before getting into it, just get into another icebreaker. This is a common one in the Pacific Islands, so mili. So when I say mili, you rub. And when I say batia, you clap. Batia, batia, hey, hey. So when I say hey, hey, you say ho. Hey, hey,
Ho,
hey, hey.
ho.
Kia ora. Kia ora koutou. E ngā mana, e ngā reo, e ngā karangatanga maha, tēnā tātou katoa. Ngā mihi nui ki a koutou mō te tautoko, mō tātou rangatahi o Aotearoa. Whātalofa atu le paia, ma le mamalu le awhia, o potu mai le nei aso matungo fie. Vi ia le tua soifua, wao lia mai le nei aso manuia, a wao le nei wha moe, sa wha wao wha pō. Leo tātou sanga iai ilu mo nuua leo tonu. Ono lea lofa mlanga leo le tua soifua. O lo ingoa mef so far, o te sau male nuua vai lutai, vai tele, tua nai i polu, ia, mo pori lua i Wellingtoni. E pala maa, ai le pala upu.
Even stones are read away, but words will never decay.
Our Māori and Pasifika community carried the legacy of the finest innovators, navigators, orators, and environmentalists that the world has ever seen. We carried the legacy of some of the most resourceful and the most literate people the world has ever known. We treasure and acknowledge the love and the gifts that our families bring into our homes. Both Toi and I have been brought up with strong Samoan values, rituals, history. We both live in a household of 9 in each of our homes. We are deeply aware of the sacrifices, prejudice, struggles that our families have faced while living in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Learning the importance of helping others first, manakitanga, is a value that has been ingrained in both of us. We have both been brought up with high expectations, which has contributed to our work ethic, and in turn, we willingly contribute to the household to help our families, our ainga. Daily chores are an expectation. We call them fe'aus. Looking after our grandparents is an honor. Family, ainga, our wider community will always come first. The resilience and knowledge of our families motivates us to have courage. Whamalosi meaning strength, to stand up and reclaim respect, whaalualu, to our names, for our ainga, family, and our wider community. Honouring our official language, Te Reo Māori, our brothers and sisters. Māori and Pasifika names carry mana, and links are made to our land, whenua, genealogy, whakapapa, and one's culture.
As you know, my name is Toi Lokeni, and this is not only my story, but a common story of many of our people. It is not uncommon to hear stories of our people and those of other backgrounds change their names to make it easier for others. The meaning, legacy, and richness that exists within our names has been eroded with every teacher or person of influence that has found it too hard to pronounce our names. Our names are an important part of our identity. Names carry deep, personal, cultural, family, and historical connections. They also give us a sense of who we are, our iwi or village, our community, where we come from, and our place in the world. The ripple effects of not pronouncing our names correctly has an impact on all cultures. First of all, how communities start to see themselves, but also the effect this has on cultures externally, how people perceive other cultures. When you pronounce a name properly, you're sending a message that the person and their identity really matters. Now, let us tell you about our journey in creating Whamalosi, our digital web tool to help support cultural identity, well-being, and overcoming the barriers of access. In the first week of business, we were brainstorming a solution to pronouncing our names correctly. At the same time, we discussed a comment heard in our corridors suggesting that Pasifika don't do technology. This inaccurate perception inspired our team to use a digital platform, our website. The biggest influence on poor student outcomes is the low expectations. We were more than capable enough of using technology and aspired to set higher expectations for ourselves. The lack of access to devices was one of our major barriers at school and at home. When there are plans for all exams to be digital by 2024, the impact will be on our peers and the ability to learn and gain accreditations. If you have been fortunate enough to be surrounded by top-of-the-range devices that are more robust and of high specification, or even just devices that are at home and school in general, who will have the greater advantage?
Despite our lived reality of access, yes, there are always barriers. But what if Whaamalosi turn their barriers into opportunities? The resilience and mana passed on from generations gave us the strength to be advocates. We started off using our teacher's laptop, and it wasn't uncommon for quite a few of us to be surrounding this one laptop. Our business hub was soon successful in getting a grant. We bought 3 more devices to help with our business, and we were fortunate to win a laptop. It was great, as we could take these devices home, but at the same time, we were worried in case these were damaged. We encountered another barrier during the summer holidays, when we had to return the devices that we borrowed, as it was a problem to upload names on our website. Our solution was to rely on some of our team members who had their own personal devices. But did we have any idea on how to build a website though? No. But it didn't stop us. We pushed through our barriers of not already having the skills to do this, and they have developed over time. Our whole community, our inga family, was behind us to create this digital tool that helps all ages to get involved. A digital tool that helps the well-being of our people.
Last year, our vision slowly started to turn into a reality. Through our website, we're able to acknowledge Māori and Pacific names by encouraging people from New Zealand and all over the world to pronounce our names correctly. We now have over 1,400 subscribers from around the world. This influence has been far-reaching. Our people want to honor and reclaim their identity. We are ingraining equitable data, hardware and software to restore mana of our own Māori and Pasifika identities. Since then, we've received feedback from large corporations and schools and companies wanting annual license fees, book subscriptions, and to ensure every staff member is a part of the movement. This also gave an indication that our target market is varied, and the experience that started Whaamalosi is not just confined to the classroom. People are wanting to acknowledge Māori, our indigenous culture, and our Pasifika people, and this movement can influence all cultures. We are grateful to our Māori, Pasifika, and Pākehā experts in our IT and business field sharing their knowledge and time simply because they know the importance, the legacy, and mana our names carry. Ruben, Milan, Nick Rota, Sasha, Yolande, Labrini, our families, our whānau, whawhitai lava.
If we can't be valued for our names, identities, and narratives, how will we be given equitable spaces in the digital world? Whaamalosi is a solution. It is more than a business. We are a movement reclaiming dignity and respect for our names. Our movement is far greater than just an access or cultural barrier. We, yes, we are restoring our mana. Digital can be non-relational. So what we are doing is providing the process of accessibility and equity through the way that we are allowing one's identity to exist in the digital platform. We, alongside our people, have the knowledge of how our names should be pronounced and the knowledge of the history and mana that our names carry. We have developed a digital platform that gives our Indigenous community representation in the mainstream media. With the help of experts in our community, our ainga, our whānau, both young and elderly, we have been able to gather valuable knowledge on our names, language, as well as culture. Our website and Whaamalosi app will help you and will allow you to listen and learn and share. You can listen to the audios of names being pronounced. You can learn and practice names. You can contribute and upload names. Next up, we'll be adding Māori major city place names to our website and have collaborated with Akura to help place names being pronounced correctly.
With this knowledge, we can create a platform that will help us educate a wider audience. We created a website using our knowledge of Māori and Pasifika to help society as a whole about the correct pronunciation and significance of our names and give value back to our names and all people. We have a Whaamalosi app through the Apple Store and are in the process of releasing the app on Google Play. Through Whaamalosi, we hope to make a significant start to addressing the nationwide issue for our communities. Our social, cultural, and ethical goals are to protect the integrity of Māori and Pacific peoples' language and cultural identity by valuing our names passed on from our elders. Our community have been our greatest advocates, and it was cool to see our parents and even our grandparents use the app. We helped our grandparents engage with the digital world where we were able to use the website on our phones. No doubt, the biggest impact of this journey has been meeting people who have a common story. When you talk to them, you can tell they are reflecting on their own personal stories and they are excited to hear a solution as they know how it feels. People from all cultures are acknowledging that our names are a part of who we are, that they are passed down with mana and with grace. The biggest impact for myself and those who have experienced a lack of respect given to their names is to be resolute in their mana. Be strong and pave a future for your whānau and future generation. To reclaim the value of your name. To my ainga in the audience, I have the strength and resilience because of you. The importance of our names is to start to acknowledging who we are, where we are from, and the stories and legacy we carry. Collectively, we have started to make a small change to reclaim with pride the legacy of our identities. By starting with pronouncing names correctly, we work towards an inclusive society where we respect each other. We would like to give a big thanks to Spark for inviting us to share our stories. Thank you.
Tēnā kōrua e hapai nei te mana o kōrua whānau, ngā tātai whakapapa, ngā ingoa, te mana nui o tō ahurea, o tō iwi, he mea nui kia tātou katoa. Congratulations, amazing job you guys. Your whānau, you pretty happy? Yeah. So thank you for what you've shared so far. I have a couple of questions I'd like to ask you. For Manfred, first of all, what do you think might help break down barriers when it comes to pronouncing Pasifika names or Māori names, all of the names? Because I know when my children are called Hawaiki, Maiana, and Kurawaka, and when people say it correctly or they make that effort, you can feel, like you say, it's a show of respect. So what can help?
Yeah, I think when names are being mispronounced, they're actually excluding the narratives behind the names.
Kia ora.
And perhaps more support around the cultural awareness and understanding the depth of what a name means for us. Different cultures have different value systems, and to be open to learning from them. If you attempt to say a name or mispronounce a name, at least you've tried. But also, our website is a solution, and you can jump on our website, and it has the audio, so you can practice and practice and practice.
Because we are here live today, should we just check in that everyone can say Toe, say your name? Do you want to lead them? Help them?
Sure. Okay, so my name is pretty simple. You just have to say Toe. So can we have everybody say it, please? Good job.
Good job. Ka pai. So how can organisations utilise digital tools like Whaamalosi to better support our Indigenous and Pasifika people, like their team members and all of the customers that you've found?
So just first of all, I just want to give thanks to Spark again for this great opportunity to have us here and share our stories. But yeah, so we just encourage organizations or just the leaders of influence to set up their staff to subscribe to Whaamalosi, as this promotes the value of inclusivity in the workspace around their organizations.
You provided a solution.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Kia ora kōrua. Now finally, if the digital world was built for all of us, for us to feel seen and heard, not just the majority, what would that mean for more cultures, like Pasifika cultures around the world, and what kind of opportunities do you think that can create?
I guess there would be a more equal distribution of power,
Kia ora.
and there would be more innovation from different value systems, and the expertise of the relational expertise that Māori and Pasifika have could be incorporated into the digital world today.
Yeah, I think for me, one word probably inclusiveness of all cultures. We all have different strengths in different areas, so if that was to happen, or like I would like to happen, then we'll see all our cultures in one room, like this, sitting down, and just sharing each other's knowledge.
Kia ora. Well, you shared beautiful knowledge today. We all appreciate it. We're very inspired by the mahi and the solutions you've created. Thank you to your ainga. Thank you to all of you who have gone in and done this mahi. Tēnā kōrua. Homai te pakipaki. We have a big round of support. Amazing start. Absolutely smashed it. And now,